It's the kind of good news development that researchers have been hoping for. Preliminary findings from the South Korean Centers for Disease Control suggest patients who recovered from COVID-19 but then tested positive for the virus again were not infectious and were not spreading the virus to others. 447 South Koreans tested positive a second time, but those virus traces appeared to be dead, not alive. Could it be an indication of immunity?
I think it's a little too soon to take that and say that we know for sure that people have immunity, but we have seen that people do mount a pretty good immune response to this, and we haven't yet seen reinfection. So I think taken together, that is encouraging.
It felt like what I thought was one of the worst flus I'd ever had.
Back in early February, Erin Kirk Evans, her kids and husband, all became very sick. Now, after recently testing positive for the antibodies, she knows it was COVID-19, which means she could have some protection.
It just felt like this empowering feeling that I can no longer live in the fear of it and the uncertainty of what it's going to do to my body or my kids or my husband.
In South Korea, the findings have convinced health experts to loosen some quarantine restrictions. NBC's Kelly Kobiea is in Seoul.
They're greeting this new report here with optimism. It means officials will no longer require recovered COVID patients to test negative before being released from quarantine. And it comes just as high school seniors are headed back to school for the first time in weeks.
And it could be critical in hard-hit U.S. states since early testing suggests 1 in 5 New Yorkers has antibodies for COVID-19, but many never knew they were sick. Having the antibodies does not automatically mean immunity, but the South Korean report is further evidence that people who have recovered and do have antibodies may be able to return to work without fear of infecting others.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.